Spill. Shit, we got my boy GT Garza in the building
Yo,
today.
yo.
He's
GT
what up?
Garza.
Boy Nacho. Photos. What's the deal?
We in the building with GT Garza, man. Welcome,
Man.
baby. Trill Spill. Cheers.
Appreciate y'all,
Welcome
man.
to D-Town, bro.
Hey, salute.
Salute. Hey, so what's going on, GT? Shit, tell me what's going on with you right now, bro. What you got going?
Man, I just put out this new album, The Man Who Fell to Earth.
Okay, The Man Who Fell on Earth.
Yeah. It's digitally everywhere right now.
Okay.
Make sure and pick it up, stream it. We out here just grinding, man, promoting a new album, doing some work. We got a show tomorrow with a comedian, 36 Mafia.
Already. Out there in Fort Worth, right?
Yeah. So it should be cool, man.
The hometown, Foritos.
Hometown. Shout out Photos.
Hey, my man Cheddar Loc jumped right into it, man. I was peeping the album, man. I was checking out the album cover, man. Tell us a little bit about that. I was like on some next level shit. Tell us a little bit about that.
The name of our company is called La Máquina. Shout out Lion Legacy Records as well. They help put everything together for me. So really, it's just one of those things where, I wanted to step out, present something new, drop some new music on their head, you know what I'm saying? And, just let them know where I'm at, today in the world.
Alrighty, and that's it's funny because that was gonna be one of my other questions because a lot of artists like my boy Cheddar, he got his own YouTube. A lot of your videos, going back 10, 12, 13 years are on La Máquina.
Yeah.
So tell us what's that about? Is that there's a little force behind that? Is that you? Tell me about that.
Yeah, La Máquina.
How'd that come together?
Yeah. La Máquina been a crew that we had since I want to say a little bit before 2013. You know what I'm saying? Me, my partner Money Mike, Bonds. Right now we got Coast with us. Shout out Crystal Poppin'. She been rocking with us for a while. And it's just it's something that we had, growing ever since. You know what I'm saying? Something that I've always wanted to, collectively have a whole crew and just dope MCs, dope lyricists.
Yeah, there's a lot of dope MCs in that crew, bro.
Man, appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Y'all get it going. Y'all get it going for real.
Yeah, we trying to make it shape.
And it's funny, right? Because we were just talking about that shit before you got here. I've been peeping you out. Obviously you being from the H-Town, you got that H-Town sound. You're a Mexicano. But, low-key kind of got that lyricist in you. You know what I mean? You be spitting bars. I checked out some of that old school joints. I got to check it out.
Definitely.
Let me pull it up, man, because I was jamming some of them joints. I'm like, hey, homie going kind of hard, on some different shit. You had, let me peek it out, man. The pick, 52 pick. He was going on that shit.
Yeah, man.
And then the Rey Mysterio, that's more newer. But that old school shit, I was like, man, my man going kind of hard over here. He spit some bars. Like it was different, It's not just the norm that a lot of people get from the H-Town.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
shit, definitely going hard, bro.
We really just try to hold a standard and quality to our music. You know what I'm saying? And what we put out, what we trying to do, what we want to get across. So a lot of the time, I just work on my craft all the time, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get better and better as an MC.
Yeah. Definitely. Shit, the name of the label is La Máquina, huh? How that name come about? You tell us
It really started back when me and Rob G was rocking real tough, you know what I'm saying? Me and Rob G come up from grinding a long time, bro. And basically we was called The Machine. Yeah, shout out Rob G, man. We was called The Machine at first. And then, we decided just to make a little switch, you know what I'm saying, and call it La Máquina. And, it just registered with the people real well, you know what I'm saying? And so they like what we put out. We like the music we make. So a lot of the themes to the albums that I put out, have been Mexicano bass or just Latin bass. I dropped Yo Mexico. I dropped The Legacy of Richie Valens, Brown Bonner 1, 2, and 3, Brown Funeral. And just those tapes alone, you know what I'm saying, just help mold me as an artist and help, grow the label.
For sure. How many tapes you think you've dropped in total?
Damn.
Dropped years.
Bro, over 20 for sure.
Hey, that's what's up. That's a
over
20 right there.
Definitely active. And shit, you going back for a minute since the MySpace days, huh?
Yeah, dog. We've been grinding for a long time.
My man had the little baby face and shit.
Yeah,
I was checking
dog.
that out, man.
Got that, what's that man's name? I forgot his name, dog. I don't even remember that dude. Nah.
Shout out to Accomplice, man.
Yeah. I forgot his name, but he always had a baby face growing up, man. But, yeah, man, just rocking and doing our thing, bro, and, trying to stay consistent every season. Get the people music every summer, every winter, spring, fall, whenever we can, you know what I'm saying?
How often do you think you drop a tape?
I try to drop one every quarter, if not every other quarter. So basically every 3 months, if not every 6 months. You know what I mean?
About maybe 3, 4.
A year
try to.
I try to. I know for sure I don't do 4 a year, but at least maybe 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying?
It's really a machina.
Yeah, dog.
Staying acting like a boxer right there.
Yeah.
What?
So this year I dropped earlier this year I dropped in March an album called Sometime in the H, which is
Okay.
like a dedication to my city.
Yeah.
So the whole
H-Town.
yeah, the whole CD sounds like a dedication to the city. So it got that H-Town sound, you know, some screwed and chop hooks, a lot of like songs about, you know, H-Town lifestyle and, you know,
Classic shit.
yeah, how we move, you know what I'm saying, and what we
Already.
do.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a couple months passed, and I went ahead and dropped this new album. It probably came out about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, The Man Who Fell to Earth. And it was a whole new vibe, you know, whole different style, whole different beats, whole different concept. And in September, me and Baby Bash are going to drop an album called Playmate Mexican 4.
Hey,
That's what's up.
shout out to the
Said
Chief
September?
Smoker.
September 9th. It's supposed to be September 19th, man.
Shout out to Ireland's, man. Baby Bash. That boy
Yeah,
be
dog.
smoking
Smoking
with the best.
nephew.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
the best of
Nephew.
them. What do you say? Keep it. It's organic.
Yeah,
Don't panic.
don't
It's
panic,
organic.
It's organic,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out to Baby Bash. He a real boxing fan too, man.
Yeah, dog. Shout out to Bash. You know,
Definitely OG in the game.
Bash is one of those dudes, man. He actually introduced me to Be Real and allowed me to smoke with him and Be Real.
Hey.
How was that experience?
Crazy, dog.
Yeah, he had some good shit or what?
Crazy, dog.
He smoke for real. Be smoking up.
Yeah, just for them to pass it to me and allow me just to
Yeah, but that's dope.
I was like,
That's
oh
legend
man,
right there.
bro,
Yeah.
that circle is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just a game that people give you. You know, in general, it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
you know, you take it with you.
True.
Hey,
True.
I got a question for you about some of your songs. Like for example, Rey Mysterio. Is that a dedication to him? I mean, obviously, I heard you, talk about yourself, but are you a big wrestling fan? Is that a homage to him, or just
The
just play
crazy
off his
thing
name?
is, Bash actually knows Rey Mysterio,
Okay.
like in real life. You know, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Big Heavy called me and told me that, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. But the song really came for two reasons. One of them was I made the song when the pandemic was really hitting, and everybody had their mask on. So that was one reason, and then two, mask on for like a robbery type deal. You know what I'm saying? So it has two different meanings. But I really just wanted to flex on the beat. You know what I'm saying? And the hook just so happened to be so catchy. It was just like, mask on Rey Mysterio. And, it went for, two different reasons.
Mysterio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but shit, now that you know Bash, I mean, you got to make that connect happen. Let him, come out to that one. Because, I mean, I was feeling it, bro. I ain't going to lie. I was jamming on the way here.
Yeah, dog,
I was like,
appreciate
okay.
that.
That's where I was like, yo, man, homie got them bars. That's what you say you was flexing on it.
Yeah,
I
man.
was like, you fuck around and get that to Ray. He gonna like that shit. He might, you know what? I'm gonna fucking rock to this hole. Let me post a
Rock out to it or
TikTok
something,
video
yeah.
to it or Instagram video,
Yeah,
whatever. Let that shit go viral. I see that shit happening quick, bro.
And it's crazy because when I made the record, I didn't even realize that, Bash or, Big Heavy and them really knew him. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that when you make a song and somebody call you and be like, man, I actually know that dude. And you be like, dang, for real? It could have been called James Brown, Michael Jackson. It could have been called whatever, you know what I mean? So, it was really tight just to know that information and, just push the record and make sure that it was, something dope.
Yes, sir. He said it's dropping in September.
That song's already out
That
right
shit's
now.
out already.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
the album with Bash, it'll be dropping September 19th. We got Accomplice on there. He's on there. It got Crystal Poppin' on there. It got who else on there, man? We got a bunch. We got Buns on there. We got Coast on there. He got Ronnie Spencer on there. Just a bunch of different heads,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
going
Shit
in.
sounds
You know what I'm
dope.
saying?
Yeah.
It's a good album.
Sure.
It's a really good album.
You had Buns on the Fuck with a Mexican.
Buns and Coast was on Fuck with a Mexican. And that was a real big record for us, man. Something that we dedicated to the people. It was on our Brown Bar Honor 3 tape. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to make something that, represented us the right way. You know what I'm saying? And come out banging.
For sure.
Rapping for la gente.
Yeah, dog. And it was really one of the first times that me and Coast could really get on a record and really just talk our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we came out with an album called Platoon Season 1. It was like, his introduction into the company. And then, after that, we tried to, like, really solidify what he was doing and, bring me, him, and Buns together as, like, a three, the three of us together just going off on an album.
Three-headed monster.
Basically, you know what I'm saying?
The hard way.
Yeah, so it's Brown Bar Honor 3. We call it the Trinity, but it's really the trilogy for the album. But, the Trinity representing all three of us.
Tres
Already.
puntos.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, dog. So it's
This
dope.
shit's going hard.
Already, bro. Shit, You know, like I told you, I just want to chop it up with you. I got
Show love.
questions, man. You know,
Go ahead, man. Yeah, let's get to it.
Hey, while you thinking about that, I finally remembered the song. It was the illest, right? What was one of your first jams?
The illest, yeah, dog.
The illest on earth.
The illest. Okay, so that album, The illest came out, I think 2016, 2017, somewhere around there. And actually, that's the first time I actually went on tour. And Money, my partner right here, he actually put together our first tour, which was like 6 cities. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
what was stops?
Oh, man. I know it was like Hobbs, New Mexico. Man, where were the stops?
Shout out New Mexico.
Amarillo, Odessa, Midland. Like, every time we go on tour now, you know, it's built up ever since then. Yeah. So we'll hit like El Paso, Midland, Odessa, Amarillo. We'll go to Oklahoma. We'll come out here to the D. You know what I'm saying? Lubbock.
A lot of Southwest.
Man, a lot of the Southwest area.
I love out there.
Yeah, we've actually been to Kansas a few times. We did Nebraska a few times. Shout out to my partner, Celly Cortez. He always gets us out there in Washington, so we go to Seattle and rock with him up there. And, you know, it's just been growing ever since. So it went from like a 6-city tour to like a 20-city tour.
You doing your thing, bro. I fuck with it.
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Hey, I kind of touched on it earlier as far as like your style, but how would you define your style?
That's a good question, bro. The crazy thing is, though, like I don't want to be considered a conscious rapper, but I do consider myself a conscious rapper for the fact that I do think about what I'm saying before I say it.
Yeah.
And I do think about who it's going to relate to besides just saying some shit.
Who's going to listen to it and take those words and...
Exactly. It's like
take it to heart.
Because people, you know, it's a power word, you know what I'm saying? And people really, you know, people really take to heart the shit that you say. They really do. So you want to make sure that when you're saying it to the people, you know who you're saying it to and how they receiving it. So how you receive a record or what you say to somebody could change their life. And, you know, us being artists or people that put out music, you know that something that you say or do you don't know what that person going through. You know what I'm saying? And you could possibly save somebody's life or help them hustle harder or get through a situation.
They can relate to it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to that, like just defining my music and what I'm trying to get across, you know, it depends on the day, but I always think about the listener and what they're going to pick up from it. Dope. For sure.
Hey, real shit. Trill Spill right there.
Hey.
Trill Spill right there. Salute to that. Yeah. Hey, but that's kind of what keeps you, you know, being able to adjust, you know, to different beats and different things that, you know, you're open to it, just like you broke it down right now. For sure.
I never want to keep myself like in a box. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I always try to reach different topics, different concepts.
Try new shit. Try
new stuff. I mean, we can't never just be stuck in the same place. Like I've been rhyming for a long time, and I can't rhyme like I did on the first day that I started rhyming.
How long you think you've been rhyming?
Whoo, man. Early 2000s.
What made you want to start rhyming, bro? Like,
I was a fan of music before I got into music.
Yeah.
And then when I seen my partners, you know, rapping on the school buses and I seen them beating on the tables during the cafeteria.
Pencil beats.
All that. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, when you finally get to see it with your own eyes, it does something to you to capture you and make you. Yeah, it makes you be like, dang, I want to do that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So it really came from being a fan of hip-hop and just a fan of music to seeing it with my own eyes and being like, man, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, I feel that, bro.
Yeah, so it's just something that, you know, once it caught me, I was just like, man, I want to do this, and I don't know when I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
So
it's always been like, off.
Yeah, dog.
I mean, at this point, you dedicated so much to it. You know, it's your job. I mean, you got to fuck with it. You got to ride it out to the end, man.
Dog.
Ain't no point stopping now. All that hard work and all those years.
Thing, bro.
Literally decades at this point.
Yeah, and you know, it to be honest with you, like, to say decades, like, it seems like it was yesterday even though it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because time just be flying on us, bro. Like, it'll fly. Yeah. And, you know, I still remember days recording in the garage. You know, I remember days when, you know, nobody knew me or nobody knew nothing I was doing, but I was working hard in the mug to try to, like, make a name. So, you know, over time, just knowing that, you know what I'm saying, and looking back, it feel like it was just yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Time be flying by.
It be flying, dog.
Shit, it would. One of the old school ones was 13. Wait, I mean, I don't know how long, because the one I seen the furthest back was 13 years. So.
Yeah, dog, and that's probably because I want to say probably that's when, like, YouTube and the internet really just got super popping.
Yeah.
But like before that, you know, there was like an underground scene. There were things that, you know, I did even before then, competitions that I won that, you know, were probably on DVDs or just never hit the internet because the internet wasn't really a thing back then.
I see one of his videos had the MySpace track on the bottom, had the logo on the
Yeah,
bottom.
Throwback.
Red.
Hey, you touching on the underground scene, bro. Tell me how was the underground scene in Houston back then?
Man,
it was like early 2010s.
Earlier than that too, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they used to throw a lot of battles in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was really two ways to get in the game, and that's for everybody. You know, it's not just Houston. You know, you either like, you know, get into some other business to get you the money, or you know, you go to rap battles and get your money. And for me, at the time, like rap battles was just one of the things that I could pull up to, battle, make some money, and then figure out what I was gonna do next. You know what I'm saying? So that was the way that I introduced myself into the game, and then it slowly started changing into, well, how can I get into a studio and actually like become an artist and actually like develop myself into getting bigger into music.
How to get your foot in the game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you can freestyle in front of people and take the little $250, $500, you know, battle money or freestyle competition money, but it's like, how do I really get into that big money? How do I really get myself in the industry? How do I really make connections to where I could take myself to the next level? And so that's what I base my whole next, since then till now. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all doing the shows at Emiliano's?
Yeah.
Shout out Emiliano's.
Yeah, we did do shows at Emiliano's.
Was that on the east side?
That's
east side?
yeah. Emiliano's.
Hey.
Is that Denver Harbor? Yeah, it's somewhere around there, bro. I remember going to Emiliano's and then, man, we used to do a lot of
at after hours. Yeah.
Bro, we used to go to places called like the Perfect Rack.
The Perfect Rack sounds like my kind of spot.
Hey, my boy Nacho said he wants to go to Legs when he's back down there.
That's like going towards.
Trying to get some H-Town love.
Yeah, that's the southeast. That's definitely going towards the southeast.
I don't know.
Legs Cabaret.
The name sounds like my type of shit right there off top.
Bro,
Put me in, coach.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to go
take
to
that boy to Legs when he's down there in Houston.
Go to Legs. You need to go to Paradise City. You need to go to Perfect 10. It's a bunch of spots, bro.
H-Town, man, I heard, the only other place I heard that kind of rivals it is Atlanta. You know, Atlanta's famous for the strip clubs.
Man,
I heard H-Town is right up there with it, man.
H-Town be going hard, bro. Yeah,
got some nice strip clubs down there.
It's a lot of them. You'll find that.
Hey, you ever been to Ecstasy up here?
I think so.
Or we need to take GT to Tigers, bro. In the
I've
East.
been there. I know I've been
Tigers
like,
Cabaret,
when I go
bro.
to like, is it McAllen or Odessa? I know we go to Jaguars when we go out like, towards.
Then there's one over there like in Abilene, ain't there?
It's somewhere. Where's Jaguars at that we go to?
West.
It's
West
there's one in
Texas.
Odessa.
Yeah. What? The MC?
Yeah, let me get a little bit more. Show.
Pull up
Got you, my
Por
G.
favor.
for the Trill Spill, for GT Garza joining us. Shout out to him.
Trill
Salute.
Spill y La Máquina.
La Máquina.
High rollers. Some more.
Thank you. Hey.
Pues su madre.
So yeah, dog, we be hitting them strips every now and then, you know what I'm saying, checking out the scene, seeing what's going on and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So we've been to a bunch of strips, man, all over Texas, dog.
Hey, I know
What's one of the?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
my bad.
You good.
What's one of your favorite ones in Texas? Like what city and where at?
I ain't gonna lie, dog. Sometimes, like when I go to a strip or a club, like I think I've been in clubs so long, like I just catch myself just looking around and watching everybody else have a good time, and I'm kind of just like peeping the scene, just being like, oh, okay, that's what's up. Like I really remember me turning up and being like, oh man, I'm having a wild time, like
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Where at?
Another day.
I think I heard you on one of your joints. It might have been Rey Mysterio. I'm not sure which one it said. I used to want him to play my song in the club, and now they playing my song in the club, and I'm not even there.
Exactly. So it's just one of those things, like at the
More confidence with the sound effects.
yeah,
Sound
dog.
effects accomplice.
After a while, I think, from rhyming for so long and just, getting onto a level, even with, you, Cheddar, like, I feel like sometimes we don't need validation for people. Like, we know what we want to do. We know what we're trying to do. So, at the end of the day, like, if it plays, it plays. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, I think we got a solid enough fan base and enough people to support us to be like, we good. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So things that we might have wanted before, we don't really care for as much now as of today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if it happens, it happens, dog. If not, hey, man, I'm going to rock with those who rock with us.
Keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing. Fuck what people think.
Yeah, dog. For real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's definitely where that line came from.
Yeah. I peeped it out, man. I be listening, man. I remember when we had Accomplice for the first time, you know, when this shit came about, you know, me and Cheddar had talked about it. You know, I was always a hip-hop head first. You know, I grew up on all music. Obviously, being from Texas, I fuck with Texas, but I used to fuck with the Nas and the Outkast.
Me too, dog.
So that's kind of where I'll be listening for that shit. So that's kind of where I'll be peeping your shit.
The crazy thing about it is when I was introduced into music, the first song I really, really, really bumped, like from an H-Town artist, was 3 in the Morning by Lil Keke. You know what I mean? And then once I started getting on my Fat Pats, my Kikis, and then, you know, Texas music with Pimp and UGK, I started to venture out into other music. So then I started jamming like Do or Die. Come on, kid. I started jamming like Do or Die, Bone Thugs, you know, Nas.
Yes, sir. Ghetto Boys.
Yeah, Mos Def, all that stuff. You know, shout out Scarface, man. Me and him real cool. And then, you know, I started dipping into music, you know what I'm saying, a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Who were some of your influences growing up?
The crazy thing is, one of the first tapes I ever really owned was from The Brat.
The Brat.
Hey, I remember. Shout out to The Brat.
Chicago.
I think so, maybe, dog.
What's up, Chicago? Shot time.
But she had dropped a tape called Funkdafied.
Yeah, Funkdafied.
And then that was the first tape I ever bought in my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And then after that.
And it was actually a cassette, too, probably.
It was a cassette tape. Yeah, dog.
Same.
And then
before
after that.
CDs.
Before, way before CDs. And the crazy thing is, I remember putting this tape in my pop's deck. And I want to believe as soon as we popped it in the deck and put it on and he heard what she was saying, he popped that bitch out and chunked that motherfucker right out the hand.
Hey, man, cheers to Garza, man. The same thing happened to me, bro, but it was doggy style.
Really?
Yeah, bro. True story, bro. And I'm riding. I'll never forget it, bro. I'm riding. We're going to go sell some snow cones. We used to sell snow cones back in the day. My dad at the time didn't know lick of English, and he stops the truck. He's like, all I hear is fuck. And I'm like, my bad, Dad. But luckily for me, he didn't throw it out the window, but he did turn the shit off, and he checked my ass real quick.
Estas chingaderas. ¿Qué es esto?
And the crazy thing is, though, like, when my pops was from Laredo, so I didn't really, like, when I was real young, dog, I didn't really listen to too much, like, rap outside of what I know. And then he used to stay in so right outside Laredo, there's, like, you know, smaller cities here and there, you know what I'm saying? So he used to stay in a small town. Yeah, he used to stay in a small town in a trailer called Roma, Texas.
Roma, Texas.
It's small, bro. I'm talking about it's small. And I remember him having Kid Frost albums.
Okay.
And so one of the only rappers he would jam was Kid Frost.
OG.
And I didn't know who he was, but I knew that he rapped. You know what I'm saying? And so knowing that, years later down the road, I got a chance to actually meet Kid Frost. You know what I'm saying?
Legend.
How was that experience?
Man, it was super tight, bro, because you never really think that you're going to end up in positions where you get to meet people that you used to jam or listen to or, you know, grew up bumping and things like that. So when you do, it becomes
like a surreal experience.
Yeah, dog. It becomes one of those things where it's like, damn, man, I finally get to chop it up with him. And I told him, I was like, man, I told Frost, like, and I told my pops, I was like, man, you know, I actually got to meet him. And you know what I'm saying? I chopped it up with him. And I want to say that I actually put them on the phone with each other just so that, you know, my pops could say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it was like.
Remember that.
Yeah, and to me, it was like I wanted to let my pops know, like, man, look how far I done came.
Look where I'm at, yeah.
Yeah,
That
you know
had
what
been
I'm
a
saying?
good feeling, you know, letting your pops talk
dog.
to one of his music idols.
For
Obviously,
sure,
I was a
dog.
fan of Kid Frost, right?
Yeah, he had numerous tapes from
That's crazy,
Frost.
bro. I bet that shit felt good.
It did, dog. It did.
You
For
gotta
sure.
show
Next
love.
song,
You gotta
man.
give people your flowers, man. Shout out to OG
Real
Kid
talk.
Frost. I know he's been
Shout out
going through some
California, Kid
things. He got
Frost.
some hard
Yeah.
issues, but
Yeah.
man, my man is still working,
What?
still pushing.
Definitely OG in the game. Triple
Bro.
OG.
Epitome.
Yeah.
of a
He's
hard worker.
actually on a Fuck With a Mexican remix.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, that's fucking dope.
He's on the remix of that. You know what I'm saying? So he came through, did me a solid. You know what I'm saying? Jumped
He a
on
worker.
it and killed it, bro.
Yeah,
He killed it, man.
That's better. I'm gonna check that
Who
out.
else is on the remix?
We did a version with Crystal and Cap G together.
I think that's the one I heard. I heard one of the versions.
Yeah, we did a few different versions, man.
Cap
'cause-
G and Crystal Poppin'.
Okay, we did a few different versions, just to capture everybody that we knew or thought had a dope influence on the community. You know what I'm saying? So we tried to do as many remixes as we could, and then we did a challenge. And the challenge was basically just letting other artists get a chance to just jump on and drop their verse.
All right.
And then through that, I was able to just to go on my Instagram and post up everybody who did the challenge on my Instagram and just showcase
other artists.
Yeah, and let them get their shine on, let them do their thing, and give them a chance to get some exposure.
Just to showcase some skill.
Yeah, dog.
Did any relationships or connects come from that?
For sure, dog. I met a lot of dope. And what it told me is we have a lot of dope Mexicano or Latin MCs. And people went out and shot videos for their challenge. People went and really put time and money into doing this challenge.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And it just showed me, like, not only are a lot of people dedicated to what they're trying to do, but they just want to be heard. And so just in that, let me know, like, how many of us are really out here trying to grind and make it happen.
Yes, sir.
La Máquina.
Yeah, it became tight, dog. I really appreciate that moment.
That's what it
Yes, sir.
is.
Yes, sir.
I was just gonna ask you earlier, Trill Spill, nice and chill. Ain't no fucking executive producer over here except accomplice in the back. But I was gonna ask you who was. I mean, you talked a little bit about your first tape with the Brat, and some of the artists.
Inspirations.
Yeah. What's some inspirations for you, like some artists?
What other artists, bro? Besides, the Brat, that's one of them, and the other ones.
I want to say, as of today, is gonna be people that I rap with. You know what I'm saying? People that I rhyme with and do music with, they're like, people that I compete with on the mic, but at the same time, while we competing, we're just trying to make a dope record. We're trying to make a dope song.
Inspire you to go harder.
Yeah, because I know if I was just rapping by myself, I could probably just be in the studio and just, okay, I'm going to do some tight bars. I'm going to do, whatever. But if I'm in the studio with people that I really know that can rap or do, tight verses, I know they're going to try to kill me on the record. You know what I'm saying? So my job is to compete with them. You know what I'm saying?
Let me write my verse.
Yeah, you get in a room full of other rappers, you can be like, man, I got to go off on this song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to be in a room with people that I respect as lyricists and people that do music. So we're not only just trying to, kill each other because we're past that part, but we're trying to make a dope song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, artists like Fellow, Coast, Buns, Crystal, people that you always see on my songs with me are people that I appreciate and help me, go further in my career.
Definitely dope artists as well.
Yeah, just because I like rapping with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? They help push to make a better me. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that can help do that, I want to rap with.
You got something? I was just going to go ahead.
Yeah, bro. Let me see. Tell me, you were talking to me about how you've toured, bro. Have you toured out of country?
Not out the country as of yet. That's something I do want to do.
Anything in Mexico yet?
Man, I haven't been to Mexico to really tour. The furthest I really been to just like do music will probably just be the Valley because that's where a lot of my people from. We have our family reunions in Del Rio.
Hey, shout out Del Rio.
That's my man. I be out there all the time.
Valley.
Yeah,
my
man.
fam is from across the border, Coahuila right there,
okay.
bro. Acuña.
So we got family from Nuevo Laredo to Laredo. And then we always go to McAllen, go right up the line to El Paso, and, try to come back down.
Straight frontera.
Yeah, so, we just try to make stuff shake, dog, and just tour as much as we can. And whenever they call, that's where we going to go.
For sure.
I was going to ask you, how did the 3-6 Mafia, I know you tomorrow, you opening up for them, how'd that come about?
The homie Smooth Vega, I've been knowing him for a while, man. He actually just called me and was like, hey, man. And this is probably like earlier this year. He's like, yo, man, I'm doing a show later this year. If you want to drop on it, you know what I'm saying, come do your little thing. Come knock it out. And for me, that was just, another show to do that I was like, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for looking out. So we're going to go out there and rock it.
Vega.
Yeah, shout out Smooth Vega. So, we're going to go out there and rock it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited for that, man. First time the 6 out here. I'm going to the fight. But I'm going to have to take off early just so I can catch the 6, man.
That's their first time out here?
Their first time in Fort Worth that I know for sure. And I don't think they've been to Dallas either.
Definitely gonna be a dope show.
I think it's their first time.
That's live. That's some live information. I ain't know that.
The 3-6 GT. Who else? Chameleon?
Chameleon, Cap G. There's a
G.
few other XB Valentine, I believe, gonna be out there. I know Accomplice gonna come out there and rock with us. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all in Fort Worth is going down August 6th.
Tomorrow.
August 6th.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, August 6th, man, we're gonna
Going
be in
down.
Fort Worth rocking it.
If you're in Fort Worth, y'all make sure y'all go see that shit.
Pull it
Pull up.
It's going down. It's going down. Bro, talking about the tour, what are some parts that you've been, bro, on your tour? Like, I know you said Hobbs, New Mexico.
Santa Fe, New Mexico. Man, like I said.
New Mexico always shows love, right?
Yeah,
Different
dog.
artists,
It's
I've
dope.
noticed
Yeah.
that, man.
They got a lot of love for, music and hip hop out there. Like I said, we went to Kansas, we've been to Seattle, Phoenix, we've been to Denver, Colorado Springs. Money no more the tour schedule than I do. I ain't gonna lie. But we're slowly just, growing and just expanding. You know what I'm saying? And be able to hit different areas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the Southwest region for sure. And then the next stop we want to do is make sure that we hit that Cali. You know what I'm saying? Hit Cali and go from the south to the north. And
A lot of love out there. Shout out
Yeah.
to Cali. Everybody in Cali, man, what's up?
and just try to do as many shows as we can. You know what I mean? Because for us, it's an experience, and then it's also trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to hit the road, learning how to get to the next city on time. Not miss your flight. It takes a lot of discipline, dog.
It does. Yeah.
It's definitely one of those things you gotta take a discipline into, and just make sure that you just stay at it, and it'll teach you a lot, dog. To be honest with you, it'll teach you if you really want it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't make it to the next show, or some kind of excuse, or you just get drunk, on the first 3 days,
One hangover.
man, you ain't gonna be good the next, you know what I'm saying, the next 2 to 3 shows, you know what I'm saying? It'll really put a dent in you. So you really just gotta discipline yourself to just know your limit and what you're capable of. Because a lot of promoters, if they see that you can rock a show, you bring people out, you on time, you know what I'm saying, you network with the people, and you just keep it real humble, bro. They'll come around and want to book you again just off of you being who you are. You're not trying to do too much. You're not trying to be out there asking for crazy shit. You just being you. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to want to bring you back. Yeah, good business, bro.
It's definitely a hustle,
It is.
day to day,
Yeah.
going city to city, performing, all that shit. That shit takes its toll on you.
Yeah.
If you don't mentally prepare yourself, it's going to take a toll on you.
Yeah, dog. I mean,
Yeah.
because after hours is a crazy lifestyle. And if you get caught up in it, there's a lot of things that behind the scenes, if you get caught up in behind the scenes, after the show, during the show, it could be drugs, it could be women, it could be whatever it is. If you get caught up in that shit, bro, in about 3 years, you're going to crash.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And
Gotta
so
watch out for all kinds of bullshit out there.
you got to, dog. You'll end up being 30 years old looking like you 50. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll catch up to you to the point where it's oh, I'm full.
Oh, you good?
I'm
All right.
getting lit.
Bet. Hey, me too. Shit, I'm already starting to feel it.
So it's
Trill
just,
Spill.
Trill
Hey,
Spill.
man.
Salute.
you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things that you just got to discipline yourself and just know your limit. You know what I'm saying? Because after 3, 4, 5 years of touring or just, doing it all the time, man, it'll definitely catch up to you.
Yeah.
I got a couple of questions, and you kind of elaborate. It's a kind of a two-part question. First, I want to get your take on hip-hop, what you think of it overall today, present day. And then two, the passing of a lot of these artists that we got, where they even, it's to the point where they say being a rapper is one of the most dangerous job in the world. So, first, your take on hip-hop today, present day, and then your thoughts on a lot of these artists unfortunately getting killed and, passing away.
As of today, man, I love where music is going. You got so much variety. You got so many different artists, so many different sounds, so many different, people just trying to vent and get their emotions on the beat. Some people like to do club records, and those club records, when you in the club, get you hype. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I think everybody has a job that they good at. Everybody has a sound that they good at. And we all need that for certain times in our life, whether it be we want to go out and have a good time, whether we want to hear something that's going to get me through the day, what's going to help me wake up in the morning and make me want to go hustle. Music could just hit a point, whether you're black or brown, that just, it makes you just want to just get up to go do something. And I think as of today in hip hop, like we have so many different sounds that you can never really just get tired of one artist unless you just play them out. You know what I'm saying?
But even then, if it's your favorite artist, you're gonna keep
Yeah,
keep playing
dog.
it.
Keep it in rotation.
You've been jamming classics since the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Certain songs will never get old, you know what I'm saying? Certain artists will never get old because you always love hearing their classics, and then when they drop something new, you just want to check it out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Real talk.
I love what music is at right now, you know what I'm saying? Because it's something for everybody.
Are you jamming any? New artists, like current artists?
Yeah,
Any
like
in
I'll
rotation?
listen to I don't know if it's XM or Sirius, but whatever satellite I got in the
Yeah,
car,
they be
like
playing some shit. That's where I
like-
get a lot of my shit. I'll Shazam it
yeah,
real quick.
you know what I'm
and
saying.
add
I'll
it
go
to the
listen
playlist.
to the Shady 45s and all the different like whatever comes on the radio. Like I'm not gonna knock it, or whatever comes on satellite, I'm not gonna knock it. Like I always want to hear something new because, like I said, everything got its place, everything got its time. So
Definitely
if it,
true.
like at the end of the day, bro, if it's jamming, it's jamming.
Yeah.
You can't deny good music. You know what I'm saying? Like in the James Brown movie, they said if it feels good, sounds good, then it is good.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I believe that.
With the James Brown quote right there. Shout
Yeah.
out.
So I just feel like though, like at the end of the day, like it doesn't matter what you make, it has its purpose. And you know, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. You know what I'm saying? You can't please everybody.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Trill Spill.
you know what I mean? So I'm gonna make music. Some people gonna rock with it. Some people ain't. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna cater to those that do rock with it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it just, you know, once I found my lane and what I wanted to do, I just kept going with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's what people like from me. You know what I'm saying? I put out songs before where I was like, damn, I wish I ain't put that out. You know what I'm saying? Or the people just didn't respond to it well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it just wasn't what they were looking for in me. You know what I'm saying? And once you like calculate that and you be like, okay, well, I tried this, or I tried to make something that was new, and they were just like, nah, you went too left with it, or nah, bro, we ain't feeling that. It helps you develop as an artist to let you know what you're good at and what you're not good at. So for me, it almost becomes like a understanding of who I am as an artist and what I want to present. You know what I'm saying? Just
Kind of
knowing that.
develop the sound that you want to put out
Yeah,
there.
and just how people receive it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I try to go on a record, and back then when I first, like, if I do a song that got like a little auto tune in it, or I'm trying to sing a little bit here and there, at first coming from like an underground scene, my fans was not trying to hear that. People that supported my music, they're like, bro, what are you doing? You tripping?
They weren't used to the auto tune.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
just weren't used to it. You know what I mean? But then, like, you know, me working on it a little bit more, getting better at it, you know, trying to perfect the craft of it. And, you know, when you're in the studio at 3 a.m. and there aren't no singers around you, you know, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? You're going to act like you
Auto
just,
tune that bitch.
yeah, you going to act like you can't put a hook down, you know what I'm saying? So it really just became another way for me to complete a song, complete a record. And slowly but surely, it just became a part of my craft and what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it helped me just develop as an artist to where I had new ways of putting music out and just doing dope shit.
I fuck with it.
For sure.
So how about the other part of that question? You know, we lost Umon, we lost Young Dolph. You know, a lot of artists, man. Just, you know, obviously in rap, you know, you got to live that shit to a certain extent. You know, sometimes a little too much. You know, obviously you're in tune mentally as far as, like you said, what you put out to the people. What's your take on that as far as just like artists losing their lives, unfortunately, man, paying the price?
It sucks to hear anybody go. You know what I'm saying? Because you never want to hear that news. You never want to hear, you know, somebody lost their life over, especially something like music. Because I think in the end, we all just trying to provide for our family, our friends, and, you know, trying to do something that we couldn't do to get us, you know, a lot of us couldn't get out the hood without music.
Just trying to make a way.
Yeah. So when stuff like that happens, bro, it just sucks for hip hop, period. You know what I'm saying? Because some of your favorite artists, you know, you don't get to jam anymore new music because of situations that happen. So you only get to jam their classics. And you got to really appreciate their classics and what they did for the limited time that they was here on the earth to present music to us. So it's a horrible way to, you know, end up, you know what I mean? So, you know, it just sucks to hear that some of your favorite artists have like passed away or went through shit because of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, anybody that's trying to get into music, understand that it is a real thing. You know, it does have real consequences. It does have, you know, real shit that go with it. It ain't just you saying some shit on a beat.
It ain't all fun and games.
Yeah, dog. Like it's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. It's really real, dog. And you know what you put out there can come back, and it just all depends on how you want it. It all depends on how you want it to come back. Facts. So you never wish anything evil upon anybody, bro. It just shit like that is just it's a crazy game right now.
It is, man.
It depends on what energy you put in it, man.
Yeah, dog.
I mean, but sometimes, you know, the energy, even then, you know, I mean, it's like you're a target, you know, there's so much to it, you know.
I mean, you definitely got to watch for, you know, people that are envious, people that get jealous of what you're doing. And, you know, that's in any job. It just so happens that music is so connected to the streets.
Yeah, that's a good point right there.
That it could just have different, you know, consequences. So you always just got to watch it back and stay on your P's and Q's, bro, no matter what.
Hey, but Boosie said it best too, man. I mean, a lot of times, you know, you're gonna get smoked in your own hometown, you know, unfortunately. So that's why.
Yeah, man. You just gotta, you know, watch yourself, bro, and you know, make sure that you know, always stay on top of your game.
La Máquina.
Hey, love my G.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate the time, Mr. GT. I know you got some fans out there showing love. Your Instagram post popped up on my joint, man. I seen a few people out there from Corsicana and Charlotte in different areas, man. Shout out to them tuning in to GT Garza's live Instagram.
Yeah, man. It's going down.
Shout out to the homie behind the scenes. Cheers. Cheers to y'all right here. Cheers, baby. It's going down.
Hey, bro, so I got some more questions for you, man. Shit, let me know, bro. This Trill Spill. Shit, I'm gonna move on some.
Also, too, I mean, shit, whatever he want to talk about, shit, whatever, you know, he want to
let me know, bro.
Man, I'm here with y'all, man.
Shit.
Hey, man, toast, man. Salute to everybody.
Salute.
Shout out to the 208, huh? Is that Stockton or 209 is Stockton? What is 208? I know 209 is Stockton. I don't know.
Shout out to everybody checking in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to them regardless of what it is.
Nah, whatever y'all want to cover, man. You know I'm here rocking with y'all, man. I appreciate the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Always, man.
Shout out.
So he said you got a show tonight at 216.
We gonna host 216.
Oh, 216.
With this guy over
What
here.
is it? Boobies and what? Boobies and beer? What was it?
Y nalgas.
Bumps and thumps.
Bikini tops and bottle pops.
Bikini tops and bottle pops. Okay.
And bops.
Bikini tops and bottle tops. Hey, bro, I didn't remember what it was, so I just said some shit off the rip. You know what I mean?
What is it? Booby trap?
It's basically the same thing.
You know, same shit. You know, PG version.
Yeah, so 216 is going down.
Yeah, we're gonna
Our
host
boy
216
GT
tonight,
hosting.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
that Henny right there, bro.
Got you lit, huh?
Hey.
Sneaking up on me quick.
The Henny's going down though.
It is going down. It's going down pretty smooth.
Yes,
Going down
sir.
pretty fast too.
Hey, yeah.
For sure.
So what's up, GT? Shit.
One hitter quitter.
Hey, when you eat your tacos, bro, what you like? Do you like the maíz or you like the harina, bro? I know the people want to
or
know.
roja. En verde and roja.
That's the next one.
All right,
That's the
look.
next one.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I like my breakfast tacos on corn, and I like my fajita to be on flour.
Okay, the harina. Shit, I'm the opposite. I like the breakfast tacos on the harina. I like the fajita tacos on the maíz.
Bro,
Yeah.
see when they put your breakfast tacos on corn, you gotta double up on your tortilla.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
to.
So that shit don't rip.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
feel
bro,
me,
I already
dog?
know.
I'm telling you.
Hey, yeah.
And then when I'm
That's
eating
law.
dinner,
Yeah.
dinner, bro, it gotta be on flour. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm real picky with my fajita, dog. Like just like my menudo. You can't just eat anybody's menudo, bro.
Nah, it got
Oh,
to
hell
be
nah.
some
Hell nah. It's
specific
gotta be
cooked right
specific.
shit, bro.
You gotta get my mama's menudo.
Look,
Mama's
two
menudo.
things.
Check
that
out menudo or pozole.
menudo up top.
Already, my G.
Menudo up top.
I think I'm gonna need some menudo tomorrow.
But
in the
there's
morning.
two things that I'm really picky about is my menudo and my barbacoa.
Okay.
Because if you got that slimy ass barbacoa,
Facts.
I'm not touching that shit, bro.
That greasy shit.
Bro, that shit got slime on it. I ain't messing.
Too much
can't-
You gotta bust out the napkins
Bro,
and
that
shit.
it gotta be. And I don't fuck with the lengua. I don't mess with lengua.
I'm gonna take you to Pinocho's in these Dallas, bro. We'll get some lengua. That's some fire ass shit.
I don't know about the lengua. Like
It's right there, man.
Shout out
Get the
Pinochos.
barbacoa, you get
I
the
mean, it's the-
cachetes,
it's the-
whatever,
I
buche
feel
and all
you.
that shit, you know?
but the barbacoa, nah, don't mess with the chorizo either. I ain't gonna lie. My family always try to get me because in the morning when people make breakfast, they be like, "Yo, we're gonna mix the egg and the chorizo and that's breakfast." I'm like, "Nah, I don't mess with the chorizo." So none of that for me.
No pork.
I mess with the pork every now and then. I did do turkey bacon for a long time and got off the regular bacon.
Shit's pretty good.
Turkey bacon go hard. I ain't gonna
Go
lie.
hard. Go hard.
But definitely, dog, I'm really picky about my menudo, bro. Like, it gotta be A1.
yeah.
And then when you go to other sections of the U.S., bro, like their cut of fajita ain't the same.
Nah,
That's true, bro.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
carne is different. The carne is
Yeah,
different.
you know what I'm saying? I think they call their fajita like asada or something in certain areas. Even though for us, it's two different things.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, like you'll go certain places and be like, let me get some fajita, and they'll bring you like asada. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that's not what I'm talking about. And they're just like, well, this.
Yeah, that's that expensive shit. That's why they trying to cut corners a little bit.
Yeah, so it just, when you go different places, you realize, like, okay, Texas, cooks they shit a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
What was the other one? The red salsa
the
or
red
verde?
salsa or the green one.
I'm going to go with green.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going to go with
green.
green. Yeah, dog.
Green.
I'm going to go with the
You
green.
can't go wrong with the green.
The green's always hitting, dog.
Yes, sir.
Always. That's a for
Got
shit
another
show.
one?
Now you
I
making me
mean-
hungry, dog.
Beer or liquor?
Liquor for sure.
Alrighty, since we on that one, ass or titties?
I'm going to go with... Damn, bro, I ain't going to lie. It depends on the day.
It
Depends on
the
the day.
mood.
It depends on the female.
Well, it also depends on the female.
On the connect.
It depends on, like, what I'm working with.
Yes, sir.
Like, if I look at your face and your face ain't
Like
jumping,
if you need a paper bag or
bro,
not.
like, it's certain things. It just depends, bro. You know what I'm saying? So everything's different. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the
Scary
day.
movie shit.
Yeah, dog, depends on the day.
Shout out
That's
to
a real
Smoke
answer
Dog.
though, because I mean that's Trill Spill right there, man. It really does depend. People ask me that, I was like, man, it depends, bro. You
It
know what I mean?
depends, bro. Every situation's different, dog. So you just got, I don't know, man. It depends on the female.
Got another one for you, bro. You're a smoker, right?
Yeah.
I am
Sativa or indica?
Man, I didn't smoke so much. I don't think either one of them does nothing to me.
Hybrid.
blunts or paper.
Blunts.
Okay.
Blunts.
Okay.
Blunts
okay.
for sure. Bro, I didn't.
Blunts.
I tell you like this.
Swishers
Swishers, no
or
flavor.
backwoods.
Nah, no backwoods for me.
Puro swishes.
bro.
Puro swishes.
Bro, I'm doing
Yeah.
Swisher sweets, but with no flavor.
Okay.
Like
The
regular,
red
regular,
ones. The
regular
red.
red,
You fuck with diamonds?
diamond, either
Diamond,
silver,
depends, right.
the silver ones,
Yeah.
the red ones, or the green ones.
For sure, for sure.
I don't like no flavor blunts, no grapes, no strawberry, no peach. Like, bro, that it just messes up. It messes up what you chiefing,
That's true.
Shout out to Billionaire Hemp Raps.
Remember back in
Yeah.
the day we used to smoke them Phillies, though.
bro. Them
Y'all
king,
smoke them Phillies down there
them-
back in the day?
bro. I'm talking about great Titans. Yeah,
Titans.
Big
great
motherfuckers out
Titans
there.
with straight
Yeah.
straight Reggie and a great
With the
Titan.
5G's in that Titan.
And you thought you was doing something.
thought you was
Bang.
going big.
You thought you was the man,
Throwback,
bro.
for real.
Man,
break
it,
Yeah.
it don't compare to today, dog. Yeah, dog.
You'll be lit off that hole. For real.
The brick and the popcorn. Talking about,
Oh,
I got
bro,
that
when
five.
popcorn
That
came out.
corn. That corn.
Popcorn came out. Everybody thought they was
Oh,
lit.
man, I got that five.
Boy, you pull out some popcorn today, you better go home.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
Hey, I think you said he had some corn, right?
Someone?
Some elote?
I got the real lotte. Yeah. Corn on the cob.
Oh,
bro.
yeah?
Yeah.
That's another one of my favorites, dog. That's like a snack when you just like chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
Oh,
just
you
want
talking
a
about
quick
the other
fix.
corn? I done got caught up back in the food.
No, I was talking about the
Nah,
lotte
we
too.
getting hungry. We getting hungry, bro. We getting hungry.
Nah, for sure.
Candy red, candy blue. What you going?
I'm
what
from
you
the
going
south
to think
side,
about
dog. That's an automatic. See,
the candy red?
my partner Money Mike, he from the north side, so his answer gonna be different from mine. We see
For sure.
back in the gap,
Yeah.
back in the gap, me and him, we not even supposed to be partners because it was such a big beef between the north side and the south side.
I remember hearing about that, bro.
So to this day, he gonna say candy blue, I'm gonna say candy red. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the south side.
Can't go wrong with either one.
You can't go wrong with either one.
Wineberry over gold or blue over gray?
I'm still going candy red though. You know, just because I'm from the South Side and that's just, you know, what everybody rode in the South Side. It was a candy red. You know what I'm saying?
Was that shit? How was that shit, bro? Like growing up in that era,
bro. In the H, back in the Gap, you couldn't rock braids on the South Side. You couldn't really rock fades on the North Side. You know what I'm saying? And then they started, you know, jacking each other slabs and shit like that. And
just South Side was fades, North
South Side was
braids.
fades, North Side was braids.
Slim Thug and ESG.
And then on the South Side, we would just jam SUC Rec Shop. And then the Switch House came out, they had the North Side on lock. And then I remember at a time where my partners, if you try to put Switch House on, they'd be like, man, turn that off, because they didn't want to hear it. But Switch House came so hard over the years, I wanted to jam Chameleonaire. So I ain't have no choice but to jam Cam, Paul, you know what I'm saying, Slim Thug. You know, just off the fact that, you know, Southside had their own groups and shit that was tight, but they were just coming with it at the time. So, you know, you would catch your people here and there jamming Switch House, and you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's what you're doing. And then it just became a normal, you know what I'm saying? Like ESG and Slim Thug, they came out with, was it Brazen Fades? And that helped unite the North and the South. You know what I'm saying? Then they came out with Candy Coated Escalade. You know, Flip, they threw their 2 cents in, and, you know, it helped connected the city. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit went away to where the North and the South were just able to, you know, combine and just, you know, unite.
Just get money together.
Yeah. So then you started seeing cats on the South Side with braids. You know, you start seeing cats on the North with a fade, and, you know, it just became one of them things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's deep. Shit.
Some
I didn't
history
even,
right there.
Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. I didn't relate to the braids and the fades. You know what I mean? You know, being up here, you know, we didn't really fuck with it like that. So that's some Trill Spill right there.
Yeah,
See, I'm from Dallas, so you know what I'm saying. I remember hearing about it, bro. I remember I seen that. What was it? I remember that beef shit.
Yeah.
That beef DVDs. Mm-hmm. I remember it was
I remember beef DVDs.
That beef shit, bro. The DVDs.
Yeah.
It was like 50 Cent, Murder Inc., all that shit. And I remember seeing the one with the Houston one.
What was crazy is
Pop Wall was on that shit.
Before the beef DVDs came out, like that was just something that was just going on in our city culturally. You know what I'm saying? So if you weren't really from the H, you probably wouldn't have known, like, you know, you couldn't do certain things at certain times. And
all the details.
Yeah, like there were certain malls that you couldn't go to, but nowadays, man, all that's past. Everybody's cool with everybody in the city. You know, they make music with everybody in the city. So, you know, it's a dope feeling in the H right now.
That's what's up, man.
That's how it should be. Unity, all around, man.
For sure.
Got another question for you, bro. Shit, GT, out of all the songs you've done, what's one of the favorite ones that you've done, bro, over the years?
Man, I want to say there's a record called The Coin Flip, which is the intro to The Legacy of Richie Valens.
Okay.
And really, if you watch the movie Richie Valens,
La Bamba.
Yeah. If you watch the end of it, what they do is they flip a coin at the end of the movie. And that's when they flip the coin to see who was going to take the plane and who was going to ride the bus.
Yeah. When they're leaving, flying through the snow.
You know what I'm saying? And he tells them, like, I'm going to flip a coin. If you win the coin flip, you know, you ride on the plane and you get there faster. And if you don't, you ride the bus. And the crazy thing about the buses back then is they didn't have an AC or a heater. So you would be in the freezing cold just on the bus. And so that changed his life dramatically. So I wrote a song called The Coin Flip, basically expressing how I thought Richie Valens would feel jumping on that plane thinking he was finna be good. And basically describing how he might have felt jumping on his airplane and being like, all right, I won this coin flip. I'm finna... And basically just describing his feelings of he was in the snow, you know, like what could have been going through his mind. And they just set off the whole intro to the album. You know what I'm saying? So I try to put myself in his shoes to feel what he felt before takeoff. And then at the end of the song, you hear the news clip of them saying, you know, plane goes down, you know, Richie Valens passed away, others passed away. So it was just a dope concept record for me just to, you know, put myself in his shoes. Because when it comes to Richie Valens, he was probably one of the first Mexicanos we had in music. You know what I'm saying? Period.
Go mainstream.
Yeah, and that was probably like the 50s maybe, somewhere around there. I'm not sure what year, but you almost kind of feel, you know, coming up in music, like you can relate to him because you feel like maybe you're like one of the only ones doing it in that time era, one of the only ones like trying to lift people up and do things when it's not really for you or on your side. So I went through those emotions to write that song. So that's just one of the things.
Some dope shit.
I might check it out. I have to watch La Bamba too now and shit.
Yeah, dog.
What was the name of the song one more time,
It's
bro?
called The Coin Flip.
Coin Flip.
I ain't check that one out yet, so I might
Definitely.
add that
For
to
sure.
the playlist.
Shit. Richie Valens, man, he must have been going through some.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
I can't even imagine what's going through his head when that shit happened, bro. That's a legend right there, too. R.I.P. to Richie Valens.
Yeah,
La Bamba.
Rest in peace.
Yes,
On par
sir.
right there.
Got any more questions, my G?
Hey, man, just, you know, I'm good. It's an honor to have him on. You know, get to know him. You know, I like the mentor. I like the game. You know, obviously I fuck with the music, but I like what I'm hearing. So I'm
Sir, definitely a
fuck with
real
him.
humble dude, bro. Shit, y'all already know what it is.
Nah, I
man.
appreciate that, man. Anything y'all need from me, man, just let me know. I appreciate Accomplice for bringing me out here. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with y'all. Cheddar, we go back crazy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Tonight, boobs and beer. Boobs
Yeah,
and
that's
beer.
the-
The booby trap. That's the booby trap. Yeah, but shit, y'all make sure y'all go check out my boy at 216.
Yes, sir.
And,
Yes, sir.
next day in
GT.
Fort Worth.
Yes, sir.
What was it called? La Centro Popular?
Centro Popular.
With 3-6.
Yeah, we out there with 360
3-6.
millionaire.
The
Yeah,
man who
everybody.
fell to earth, GT Garza. Check
Out
that shit
now.
out.
Y'all
Out
go check
now on
that
all
shit out.
platforms.
Check it out,
And
man.
the coin tiles.
Yeah, the
Coin flip.
Coin flip.
Oh, the coin flip. The
Hey,
coin flip.
cut my
Yeah,
boy
man.
off. Cut my boy off.
Nah, y'all make sure and go check
I
out
need
his,
another one.
yeah, make sure and check out as many albums as y'all can, man. We got a bunch of albums online.
Hey, what are some next stops on the tour, bro? Where else are you going so people can know?
We got Odessa coming up on the 26th
OD.
of August. We got Denver coming up September 15th. El Paso September 16th. We're going to Seattle on September 17th.
Oh shit. West
And-
Coast.
Yeah, then we'll be back in the H.
Making it happen. That's what it
So
is,
yeah,
baby.
man, we just flying around, just getting it,
Yeah.
promoting this new album, man. The Manifest of Earth is out right now. Make sure and check it out.
I heard they got that good smoke out there.
Hey, yes they do.
heard
Hey,
it.
they got a. What's
Yeah.
crazy is they got a Sean Kemp dispensary
Yeah.
from the Seattle Supersonics.
I think he owns it or
Supersonics.
something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a part of it, yeah.
Supersonics, right? Supersonic. So we went to his dispensary, and he autographs, like, you know, pictures of himself, you know, dunking or whatever, and he gives them out to people that are there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went, man.
That's badass shit. I
Smoke
might,
good.
might have to make a stop out there. I've been trying to go out there to go catch
Seattle.
a Rangers game or something to go out there and, you know, a little smoke session.
Yeah, it's dope out there, bro. Like, they got like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's super, like, it rains a lot in Seattle, but it's super foresty, super green. Like, it's wooded area everywhere. They got a dope atmosphere. They got like a fresh market where you can buy like basically fresh fish right out the ocean. They got
Everything fresh.
bro,
Go out there and fucking buy
everything.
some and make a fucking ceviche.
Bro,
Fucking
basically.
aguachiles right there,
Ceviche.
straight in fucking Seattle.
Yeah, dog. So it's real lit out there, bro. And you know they got good herb out there, and you know it's just a dope spot to go check out.
Dope, man. Props to you, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Man,
So y'all make
appreciate
sure to be on the lookout, man. Y'all make sure to hit up the shows, man. It's going down.
Oh,
Going
yeah.
down.
Give out the social medias.
Social media, my Instagram is at ITZ GT Garza. That's ITZ GT GARZA. Holla at your boy. Like I said, man, if you want to check us out online, it's youtube.com/LaMachina.tv.
Make sure and subscribe.
Man, subscribe.
Subscribe.
Hit that click button on both of these, man. On Cheddar's page, on my page. Subscribe, stay updated. Exclusive videos, exclusive music. You know, come holla at your boy. Check us out on Spotify,
True.
Tidal, you know, everything that you can. And,
Everywhere.
You know,
Check it out everywhere.
everywhere
Spotify,
possible.
Pandora, everywhere. Title.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all
Yeah.
make sure to check out Wood Wheel.
Yeah,
Cheddar
dog.
Loc and my boy GT Garza.
Yeah, we
Y'all
got a
make sure to check
classic,
that
dog.
out. So we got some more shit. We finna lock in, drop some more shit, bro.
Got to,
I'm
bro.
saying
Always.
Dallas to Houston, bro. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I know
sir.
where the funky time was
Yes,
shit,
sir.
man. I appreciate you coming through, my boy.
Always,
you know what
Cheddar.
it is, bro.
Yes, sir. Always, man. I got y'all.
Hey, well, Trill Spill, shit, my boy Nacho, Accomplice, shit, K-Pack Films. Y'all know what it is, man. Shit, we'll be
Cheers.
back soon. Salute.
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 Yes, sir.
Y'all stay